I think it's the opportunity to share and explore with students things that I find really, really fascinating. You get the chance to really talk with a group of people that are as interested, hopefully, in it as you are. And by doing that, not only do I get to teach them, but they also teach me as part of it. And there really is nothing quite like asking students a question or explaining something and just seeing that look, as a sort of new perspective kind of comes into being for them, and just that sense of satisfaction that you get from sort of sharing your expertise in a way that will hopefully make a difference for them. I've had students do law, I've had students go into the civil service, I've had students go into teaching, quite a lot go on to do further study, and there again, the range of things they do is really impressive. They go into things like public policy, politics, kind of governance, international development, things like that. And of course, some also do go on to do further study in history. So I have had a couple of students go on to do doctorates, and perhaps they might become, the academics of the future as well. So those would be nice. I remember when I was finishing university, because I went to university in Ireland, I went to Trinity College Dublin, was at the very end of my BA, Barack Obama came and there was like a huge speech just outside campus, which was amazing. I mean, it wasn't strictly connected to university, but I still remember it, being in the sort of this huge crowd listening to him speak. But otherwise, when I think back to when I was at university, it's mainly just silly things like, passing notes back and forth in the library because you're not allowed to speak, because I have this huge collection of post-its of like funny things that we would write back and forth to each other, and just going on nights out, and kind of very often the small things end up building up to be the best memories, I think, overall. I mean, apart from being one of those people that can speak like 12 languages, I would love to be able to do that, but I think probably one that's a bit more realistic that I would love to learn would be, I love to surf. I've never done it, but I love to swim, I love the sea, and so I think it's kind of one that I could see myself doing. It doesn't seem overly difficult, but I've never had the chance to do it, so maybe sometime in the future. I think that arts and humanities really is about who we are as people, and I think it's about thinking critically about how we came to be where we are now, and where we might be in the future. I think that the arts and humanities, and of course history especially within that, in my case, really is getting us to think about issues about our contemporary world as much as it is about thinking about the past, for example, and I think that arts and humanities really is about creating active and engaged citizens that are able to then communicate, because of course we really are interested in thinking, reading, writing, all of these critical things, and then communicating that with a sort of wider world. And so I think that is what the arts and humanities is absolutely critical for, as this sort of underpinning of humanity, right, as the name suggests.